What is going on, YouTube? This is Lamont at Large. I am coming to you live, but not live, from Pacific View Cemetery here in Newport Beach, California. As you can see, the Pacific Ocean is off in the distance right there. The cemetery is literally no more than a mile away. So today I'm here to visit the grave of one of the greatest basketball players in NBA history, or even in the absolute entire world, and that is, of course, Kobe Bryant. Now, as I pass these huge monuments, you're going to have a lot of information online about where Kobe Bryant's grave is, and it was reported that Kobe Bryant is, in fact, at this very cemetery. This is also a cemetery where one of the members of Slayer is buried, I believe, and also John Wayne is here as well. And when you Google image the gravesite of Kobe and Gianna Bryant, you're going to see this cemetery plot right here as we approach it. You're going to see a bunch of pinwheels. You're going to see some chimes. See, but here's the problem. There's a lot of people going online saying that this is the grave of Kobe Bean Bryant and his daughter, Gianna Bryant. Now, there is no name on the grave. And if you read articles online, the cemetery is saying that this is not his gravesite. They're saying that he's not buried here. Now, you can play detective and say this: there's two hearts, one right there, one right there. There's two bottles of Diet Dr. Pepper with all these pinwheels, and everybody's saying, well, this is Kobe and Gianna Bryant's gravesite. Well, here's the problem. There was a person who was out here who has some information about the cemetery, and he says that Kobe Bryant is not here. He said this isn't his grave. He said he wasn't allowed to say where he's buried, but he just said he's in an unmarked grave, and this is not Kobe Bryant's grave. Now, you see those two wind chimes over there hanging on the tree. So I couldn't really read what was written on the chimes. So I'm gonna go around and see if I can climb in there and see if it says Kobe or Gianna's name on there. Now, I got to be careful because I don't want them to see me. They will surely kick me out. And this might seem a little bit disrespectful, and I apologize to anybody out there who feels what I'm doing right now is disrespectful, but I need to climb down there to see if the wind chimes say anything on there. I got to be very careful here. It's very, very steep. Okay. In loving memory of Kelly Lee Tarantello, December 24th, 1986 to September 10th, 2019. So let me climb back up so I'm not seen. And is it a hoax? I have no idea. I don't know. I just seen the name on the chimes. Doesn't say whether it's his grave or not. Now, I will tell you this. There is indications that I just showed you that could be possibly his grave. As you can see, this car probably came here to pay respect to the grave of Kobe Bryant and Gianna. But let me come right over here and I want to show you something, a couple things that I found interesting. Now, when I was walking right here, I noticed, and there was another lady that was with me as well, and we noticed this crypt right here, and on the top it says Battaglia. Battaglia is an Italian word. It means battle. Now, when I looked inside, there is a picture of a woman, if you can see. Now, here's the more curious aspect of things. Now, you would think Kobe Bryant, worth so much money, why would he be buried in a simple grave such as that one? And then I looked at this almost a mausoleum in itself. Now, usually these mausoleums will go anywhere. They start at $500,000. Being that we're in Newport Beach, I guarantee you this is several $1 million at least this cost. Now, normally there is a sign at all of these. This is brand new. This is brand new. It looks like it was just built. There's no signs that say available or for sale. Maybe the cemetery feels it's tacky. They don't want to put it up like that. Maybe people will inquire about it. I don't know. But if you were me, you would think that Kobe and Gianna would be in something such as this. When we go up top, this is brand new. If you look inside, I don't know if you can see inside, but there's nothing here. It's empty. But there is 6 different crypts inside this building for 6 people. Kobe Bryant had a wife, Vanessa, and they had 4 daughters. That would be 6 people. So what I'm saying though is this. Kobe Bryant, people say that he's buried right there. I just showed you a name that was not Kobe Bryant's or Gianna. A gentleman out here from the cemetery said that he was not buried there, but could not tell me where he's buried. Could only say that it was an unmarked grave, and that was it. He was very, very tight-lipped. He was very, very nice. He was not rude at all. Simply just told me he couldn't give me any information whatsoever. So it would not be fair for me to make a video stating that I know where Kobe Bryant is buried. That I don't know. I do know this though. The burial details, the mortuary that handled Kobe Bryant's his body and his daughter Gianna's body, very tight-lipped. They signed several documents. They had attorneys. The Bryant family had attorneys, and basically they were sworn to secrecy as to the condition of Kobe and Gianna's body and the burial details. I don't know if Kobe Bryant is buried there. I don't know if he's buried in a coffin. I don't know if he was cremated. I did read online an article about how they properly handle bodies that have suffered such trauma as the helicopter crash that Kobe and Gianna and the 7 other people suffered. The helicopter was flying at about 180 miles an hour when it smacked into the mountain, followed by several eyewitnesses, a big explosion and a fireball. So we can all guess what their bodies look like. And when bodies suffer that kind of trauma to where, you know, bodies are going to come apart, explode, be burned, they're usually packed in some kind of a special vacuum bag. There's a special solution that's poured on the bodies, and basically the bag is vacuum sealed. And then depending on the family's wishes, they'll either be cremated or there'll be a regular funeral. So I don't know if maybe they were cremated together in an urn and just buried there, or what. That I don't know. I don't know how they were handled, but I do say this, rest in peace to the lady's name that I seen on that wind chime. This is a very curious situation, so it wouldn't be fair for me to tell you guys this is his final resting place when it's just not confirmed. Nevertheless, one of the greatest to ever play the game, Kobe Bryant, buried here or somewhere here at this beautiful cemetery, Pacific View Cemetery in Newport Beach. Guys, I'm Lamont at Large. I'm signing out. Thank you for watching my videos. I always appreciate it. God bless, and have a good day. Be safe out there, guys.